Well guys, here we are. Final Fantasy X. Now, let me tell you a story. Yes, this is my opening. I'm gonna do it. Shut up. So, let me tell you a story. Before Final Fantasy, I played Kingdom Hearts. You guys know this story probably well, but I played Kingdom Hearts, and it wasn't until I started looking at the character bios and stuff that I realized that the other characters that wasn't really Disney was from another series. And so that's where the ideal of Final Fantasy comes from. It's from Kingdom Hearts. So Final Fantasy X comes out, and it becomes the first Final Fantasy game that I stepped into. The very first Final Fantasy game. Yes, this is that game. This is the first Final Fantasy game that I stepped into. And what would start on a long journey between playing some of the other Final Fantasy games like 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 4, ultimately 15, and then of course what started off me playing through 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. So we're playing the game that started me playing Final Fantasy altogether. But not only that, this was actually one of the funner memories that I have when it comes to gaming. Where me and my best friend TJ, we were basically playing Final Fantasy X, and it was more him playing Final Fantasy X technically. He was playing it the entire time, but we stood up for like 10 hours playing this game. Went from the very beginning, and we finally stopped playing until like we got to the temple where you can get Shiva. So yeah, this is that game. So we're gonna start off playing Final Fantasy X. However, before we do, let me go ahead and just say a few things. Yeah, we'll get to that in just a sec, but let me go ahead and tell you right now. In terms of completion for Final Fantasy X, we're not going to do all the other stuff, okay? We're not going to do all the weapon quest stuff, because I think some people who have played Final Fantasy X numerous of times can tell you, you can get better weapons. You can get better weapons than the ultimate weapons that you can get. So we won't do that. We're not going for the Blitzball tournament thing, because, well, it's been a while since I played it. And then, of course, other than that, in terms of actual completion, we will be getting all of the Aeons, and then we will be fighting the Dark Aeons. So that's going to be all we're going to do. Everything else, not so much, but in terms of main completing Final Fantasy X, we're going to take on the Aeons and then the Dark Aeons whenever we get to them. But for the time being right now, we're going to go ahead and start playing. And we're going to go for the Expert Sphere Grid. The Expert Sphere Grid, which is nice. Yes, I'm sure. Now, I don't know why, but I remember whenever this game first came out, but people did not like the arranged versions of Final Fantasy X. I don't know why. Me and TJ both actually liked the arranged versions that they did. It sounded really good. The original, yeah, it's still good, but I like the... Since no one else is here today right now for some reason, I'm going to go ahead and stick with the arranged. Because I can. Another thing too, to let you know, this is the PS4 version. Technically I have it for PlayStation 3, but I thought, you know what, let's go ahead and just play the PlayStation 4 version of it. In case anyone's asking.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
Final Fantasy X. There we go, I'm centered. And of course, this will be the first in a while that I won't be doing any voice acting. Which is good, because that means I don't have to worry about mispronouncing stuff.
Of course.
And for the time being, we're going to go ahead and stick with the regular names. So we're going to keep him as Tidus, or Tidus, however people want to pronounce it. For sake of continuity, we're going to stick with Tidus as being the proper pronunciation for him. It's Tidus.
Good luck tonight.
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
Ace block in the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
Can you sign this?
No prob.
Please.
Alrighty.
Me too.
Take it easy. Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, checked, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night. My dad and I never talked so.
As much as I'm sure it'd be interesting just to listen to the whole conversation.
Coming through, sorry. Hey, I'm gonna be late. Hey, let go of me.
I guess we got pushed through. The theme music is awesome too. Shit's about to hit the fan. Or wave in this case. Yeah. Don't worry, you're landing in water. Or what would have been water. That would hurt.
It begins.
What?
Don't cry. Don't cry.
Tidus is like, what the hell's going on?
What the? Huh? Hey, wait! this way.
Look.
Might want to watch out.
We call it sin.
Sin?
Yeah, shooing them away will work.
Take it. A gift from Jack.
My old man?
Doesn't wield a blade that much, does he?
I hope you know how to use it. These ones don't matter. We cut through.
And of course, Orin always overkills.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
Overdrives. There we go. Last time I played this was on the PlayStation 3, and I platinum is, so... So long as we don't have to deal with any other enemies, I think we should be fine. And that thing's gone now. Orin runs pretty fast.
What are you laughing at, old man? Orin, let's get out of here.
We're expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
Get rid of that.
This could be bad. That! Knock it down!
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
First things first. And kaboom.
Go.
Jump head first into danger. Come on, you're a bliss ball player. You can do it.
Orin! Orin!
You are sure? This is it. This is your story. It all begins here.
Being whisked away into another time, another dimension, don't know where the heck we're going.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
My old man?
It's funny too, it's like you look at it and you're like, where am I at? Only to find out that you're technically in like the final area.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore. Anybody there?
Nope. No one but birds.
Aaron! Hey!
Here's something. Someone's written here.
What do we have here? Nope, can't read it.
How bad language. Wish I did, though. Had I just went on ahead and played the PlayStation 3 version, I think I would have had it. And then we would have understand all of their language, but nah. I just decided to get the PlayStation 4 version. Nice. We're already getting high potions. Here we go. As the old saying goes, there's always a bigger fish. You have to wonder where the design comes from with these things, you know? I mean, it looks like a giant blowfish skeleton crab thing. Oh crap. Well, the base place is crumbling down. There's your exit. That was close.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Into the freezer is no joke. Just a little bit cold.
Need fire.
Which means now we just gotta figure out where to find the stuff. There's some dry stuff. Now to look for some flint. Which is probably right there. Or not. That's the place I just came through, isn't it? So we don't want that. Right here. There's something. There's no chest in that room. How sad. There's a nice fire. Looks nice and toasty.
I need food. What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who?
Yeah.
Me?
You cried.
Heh.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Nah, just hold on. I'll get more wood.
Yeah, because there's plenty of wood in that place. Of course, you got other things to deal with right now. Time to take care of business.
Give me a break!
Backup's on the way.
You on my side? Cool!
And it's dead.
Phew. That was close. Hey, let me go.
Redek Drak! Vin, Irisa, Tekiaka! Fuck, Edeku! Kemed?
Fed! Trivida Grisa!
Dralmia, Drakisha Dave.
Ik van Pettit. Van Poneket verdrikt. Yuna.
That would hurt. Okay, hold on a second. He has no gun. It's like he's holding it like he has a gun, but yet there is no gun. It's like... That cannot be comfy. Sleeping on metal floor. Ouch.
Hey, that hurts.
Sujek, right?
Whoa.
Heinous.
Right, whatever.
Tuli Hood Kabeg?
I said I don't understand.
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me?
Well, they can understand you, but you can't understand them.
All right, I'll work.
Oh gosh almighty. Ah, there it is. Well, at least make it easier to where I can understand their language.
Oh, almost forgot.
Oh boy. Wish there was a way you could skip through this. It's like, I already know about this. Like, seriously, out of everything that Final Fantasy has ever created, the Sphere Grid is my ultimate favorite. It's like, yes, I love being able to attain abilities and stuff like that, but the Sphere Grid is like the best thing ever. There we go, Sphere Grid. Definitely want haste. Of course, technically this is where Kamari would start. Interesting. Alrighty, well anyway, let's go ahead and move. And we now have Cheer, which will help us increase our attacks and defense. Go ahead and get this. There's no way to adjust the volume, unfortunately, so... I guess right now, that's all we can do.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize. Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
In he goes. Down we go. Stock up on grenades. Yeah, the ideal of activating something is beat onto it until it activates something. Here comes some more fishies. Apparently the technology back then was just to break everything. Hey, you're playing my most favorite Final Fantasy. This right here is my first Final Fantasy game that I have ever played in my life. That's what this one is. It was my first, so... we got a bigger fish to deal with now. This is gonna hurt. Back to smacking us again, huh? And you're dead. Yep. Mine was Final Fantasy VII on PC. Back in, 98. Okay, hold on just a sec. Stream disconnected itself for some reason. There we go. Okay, for some reason it got disconnected on me. Okay. But anyway, I was reading your comments saying that yours was on PC in 98. Final Fantasy VII. Increase our defense and our agility. And now they have power. Whole bunch of rocks. And we're back on the hangar.
Futra Ershi!
Radanut van een nek.
Hoofd, Tungadieb. Wait, Wichita!
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I? Hungry. Whoa! Right on.
Poor guy was starving.
Hey! It's because you eat too fast. Hey!
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
Whoa! You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo!
He's just thrilled.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Al Bhed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Al Bhed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Al Bhed is.
Where are you from?
Xanarkin. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkin Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkin. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin. Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkin. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way!
There's a lot of stuff you don't know, bud.
You said... You play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Ah. Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here? Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh.
There's a lot of stuff he doesn't know yet, but he'll find out soon enough.
My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa, whoa!
Etonic!
Whoa! Ah!
Man overboard! And now he's gonna be washed up somewhere else.
Riku! Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
Hey!
This is way better than Zelda Breath of the Wild. It all depends on how you look at it. But it's definitely enjoyable.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
You know, amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkand Aves.
Well, that started up a commotion. At least their weapons don't break.
You say again.
That can be agreeable. Their weapons do not break.
Forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy, like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you. But you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice. I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother. What, you hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
That'd be a scary thought, though. Playing an RPG and all of a sudden your weapon breaks in mid-combat. And it's like, what do I do now? That would definitely be something I don't want to happen.
felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Xanarkand was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
A long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
But you from the Xanarkand Daves, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying the team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just lived life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better. Maybe.
Yeah, the ideal of finding Sin only to get back home again. That's an ideal. Not exactly the best ideal,
Hey, it's this
but an ideal nonetheless. And Waka just shoves them in there.
What's the big idea?
And we got more fishies. That didn't work. Nothing over there. Diablo 3 on Switch is perfect. Weapons can be repaired and the game is portable. That's the key feature, portability. I think a lot of people have really enjoyed the Switch, especially whenever you got certain games that comes out for it. That's whenever the Switch really does shine. I think Nintendo made the Switch in order for it to be a third-party competitor. Because when you think about it, Nintendo realized that the Wii U was not a perfect system. And multiple companies didn't want to make games strictly for the Nintendo Wii U. So Nintendo was like, okay, well what if we made another system that supported for you guys? And they're like, that would be nice if we could. So that's whenever the Nintendo Switch came out. And so companies was like, well, you know what, we might be able to cooperate with this ideal. And because so many games have come out for the Switch, it's just been a bestseller continuously. Okay, technically we need to go this way then.
Let me go!
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
Hmm? A major blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on!
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
Wii U was meant for hardcover Nintendo
I
fans.
thought then that Blitzball and Sin
That
were
can
the
be
only two
that's
things
it.
that Spira and Xanarkand had in common.
That can be agreeable.
I wasn't too far off either.
I mean, the Nintendo Wii U definitely had expectations. It just didn't really meet them well. That, and it could be because of the fact that Nintendo didn't really broadcast it as well as it should have.
I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years. And we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
Dude, it's like, what about food?
So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. As long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory! When you play in a Blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
Ah, the one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village. Be safe, village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there. All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
For right now, just say, don't remember.
I didn't know it in the first place, to tell the truth.
Man, that's like the basics of the basics. All right, I'll show you. Go ahead, you try. Hey, not bad. Okay, now go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
That's like as though as if a fist bump is like a certain way of saluting in the army. It's like, really? Really? See if they're in here by chance. Yes, they are.
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding anything, are you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Nope.
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir. The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades. Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat him?
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
There is no regaining memory here. It's just him just getting through it all. Okay, there's nothing over here. There's this over here. Hope you don't mind if I just take these. We're almost as bad as Link, except instead of destroying pots, we're just taking stuff from chests.
It was then, standing in that place. I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
What's a High Summoner? I got too close to Sin's toxin.
And they just believe him.
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The Summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become Summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
To some degree. I don't see any chests over and through here. Maybe the other side. Not a single thing. I pre-ordered the PlayStation 3 art book for this in 2014. Nice! Might as well go ahead and talk to Walker real quickly. Ah, there it is, right here.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look pushed.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
Can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly. But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
Waka?
He ain't home. Yep, I lucked out, and I also have the Vita version. Okay, so in terms of ownability of Final Fantasy X, I technically have the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4. I used to have the PS2 version, but I traded it in back whenever the PlayStation 3 version came out. However, my friend TJ, on the other hand, has every version of Final Fantasy X, with the exception of the Japanese version. He has the PS2, the PS3, the PS Vita, and the PS4. I'm like, holy crap! But then again, I can't say that, because I technically have the PS2, the PS3, the PS4 versions of Kingdom Hearts and stuff. And if I wanted to, if I was that insane, I would have gotten the newest release of Kingdom Hearts, The Story So Far. Yeah, I understand that. Alright then, well, I'm almost out of time, so I'm gonna go ahead and save and end the stream. Ooh! I'll bet book. Yay! We have Volume 2 now. Alright then, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream for the day, so... Thank you so much, Justice for All Demo, for showing up for today's stream. Hope you enjoy it, and hope to see you in the morning, depending. I'm hoping I'll be up to streaming in the morning. But anyway, for those of you on YouTube, be sure to watch out for more Final Fantasy X later on. Thank you so much, and I'll see you then. Good night, everyone.